What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. You guys are going to want to strap in for this one. Buckle up, you guys, because this update is huge. We now got Terrence Bradley, the ex-attorney of Nathan Wade, Fani Willis's boyfriend, testifying up on that stand. He was, at first being gagged. They were not letting this guy say a word or bring about his evidence. But now Judge Scott McAfee has ruled that he has to testify. Terrence Bradley getting up on that stand with some very interesting evidence that he is letting out. I'm excited to get this one to see exactly what Terrence Bradley has to say. So we're going to get straight to the clip. I'll get my thoughts on the back end, guys. Definitely stick around to the end so you guys can get my thoughts on the back end. And also, YouTube pushes this video out. Definitely stick around until the end, you guys. But let's get straight into it. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. And also hit that subscribe button as we're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
You'll have to excuse me. We're in the middle of the Fani Willis trial. I'm just going to kind of put this together as it comes in. Terrence Bradley is back on the witness stand, forced to testify by Judge McAfee. And it's clear someone the state got to Terrence Bradley and said, you shut up or you're floating face down in the river. Someone got to him because his whole story changed. He is now going to lie and he's going to cover up Nathan Wade. He's going to cover up for Fani Willis, because someone got to him. So he changed everything. Let's get to him and you'll see the flop sweat of the mess of the empty hull of a man. And by the way, it looks like Judge McAfee is getting much harder on him. Judge McAfee does not look compromised. He looks like a straight shooting judge.
We're back to the same point, Ms. Merchant.
His personal knowledge is what I'm asking him what he told me.
But he hasn't yet told you how he knows that. And so unless you can establish why he should be testifying on this at all, then there's no relevance.
And I don't know how he knows that. That would be the next that would be the next question.
But ask him how he knows it.
I first have to establish that he said that.
No, you don't. You could go the other way around.
Judge McAfee is helping Miss Merchant go after Bradley. So that's where we start. That's just to set the room. By the way, welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug Tenaple. I hope you guys will subscribe if you want more Fani Willis news. But let's not slow down. Let's watch the flop sweat.
When you told me that it started when she left the DA's office and was a judge in South Fulton, where did you gain that knowledge from?
Well, I'm going to object because his testimony a few minutes ago is that he did not recall making that statement.
All right, I'll overrule that. Mr. Bradley, answer the question if you can.
Okay, so Mr. Bradley's sitting there just frozen, can't even answer. His lawyer's trying to come and rescue him. And then it's the judge, McAfee, that says, I'm going to object. You go ahead and answer that question. So the judge is no longer trying to protect Terrence Bradley with his attorney-client privilege. That's the main thing that got ripped off at the meeting.
Repeat the question.
When you told me that their relationship started when she left the DA's office and was a judge in South Fulton, where did you obtain that knowledge from?
I was speculating. I didn't have a no one told me I was speculating.
So that's new now. Now he's going, hey, no one told me anything. I didn't see anything. I was speculating.
No one told me I was speculating.
No one told you that?
No one told me that.
You were speculating based on things that had been told to you or things you had observed?
So I'm going to object as to the nature of this line of questioning because the witness has made it clear he was speculating as to how or what he knew. And if it's speculation, it's inadmissible before this court.
All right, but the motivations for his reason for speculating would be admissible, so I'll overrule that.
Thank you, Judge.
We have an honest judge. That's one of the major points on this thing is that Terrence Bradley is indeed dishonest as a witness, and Judge McAfee is indeed an honest judge.
Was this speculation when you told me that? Was that based on things that had been told to you and things that you had witnessed?
I never witnessed anything.
Okay.
So, it was Speculation. I can't tell you anything specific if that's what you're asking.
You can't tell me anything specific as to why you speculated about that?
No, this was however many years ago. I mean, I don't recall, but no, I don't.
Did you have any reason to lie?
I don't know if speculation is lying, but
Oh yeah, it's lying, and you're lying. By the way, he keeps looking over her shoulder back at his lawyers. They're giving him some kind of hand signal, and that's going to be confronted by Merchant in just a minute. Let's keep going.
Well, let me just show me where in this text it says you're speculating.
you didn't ask me if I was speculating or guessing.
I didn't ask you, but tell me if it says anywhere here that
No,
this is speculation.
if this is the same one that you just showed me, it does not.
And you're welcome if you need to look at your text. Is there anywhere in here that indicates that you didn't have knowledge of the speculation?
So she's setting up a kind of making the case in the negative. Look at this piece of paper back when you gave us the testimony that you knew that Nathan Wade and her had a relationship before they were supposed to. Did you ever tell us you were speculating? No.
No, I'm going to object. The line of questioning Your Honor directed counsel to explore is where he got the knowledge. He's explored that. He said it's speculation, and he didn't get it from any source other than his own speculation.
Sure.
So
I think we're fleshing that out, and I think it's her right to have a little leeway on this if he's an adverse witness.
So now the judge is giving her, Miss Merchant, way more leeway on pressing into him. So it's clear what happened. I think it's clear to everyone in the courtroom what happened.
How do you have knowledge? What knowledge well, you just told us. You told us Mr. Wade told you. So tell us what Mr. Wade told you about Miss Willis and Mr. Wade meeting at the Evans office.
Objection, Your Honor. Privilege. This clearly covers the time after December 2018 that would be covered by the privilege.
Yeah, overruled.
Overruled again. Judge McAfee is on them now. This is not looking good for Fani Willis. He's on to this whole thing being corrupt now.
You recall the question, Mr. Bradley?
I do not.
All right. You re-ask the question, Ms. Merchant.
What did you learn from Mr. Wade? I would clarify that's where you learned it from. About Mr. Wade and Miss Willis meeting at the Evans office together.
I don't object to asked and answered. He's testified that
He hasn't answered. We haven't heard an answer.
He testified he had one conversation with Mr. Wade in the back of his law
Judge,
office.
No, and his answer may change. So
Tip him
overruled.
off as to how to answer the question.
I can't recall what the conversation was. I do recall knowing that he would go down to the office or had been down to the office, but I can't tell you in what capacity or when or any of that. No.
Mr. Wade told you that they had sex at that office, though, correct?
I don't recall him stating that. No.
So now he's changing his testimony, right on this, and McAfee knows it. The judge can see right now that this is a corrupt witness, and I think he may just go, you know what? You're not going to help Fani Willis, and you're not going to help Nathan Wade on this one, because guess what? Now I smell a rat.
You don't recall it.
No.
So it's possible he did say that. You just don't remember one way or another?
I do not remember him saying that.
I've never seen someone sigh so hard about not remembering his friend Nathan did not say that he had sex with Fani Willis. He looks just torn in half. The most nervous guy ever. Now here's Miss Merchant saying, I just want you to notice that suddenly Terrence Bradley, in a terrifying way, keeps looking back at these lawyers to make sure that he's not doing something wrong.
And Judge, I just want for the record, because sometimes the record doesn't reflect where people are looking, and that when I ask a question, Mr. Bradley is looking at Mr. Wade and his lawyer to wait for them to object, and they're clearly interacting somehow in the court. So I just want the record to reflect that, because it wouldn't otherwise.
I just wanted to give you guys a flavor of the courtroom today. This does not look good for Fani Willis. That makes this a huge win for Trump. Let's hope McAfee stays tough. Looks good for Trump.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. I'll definitely be sure to leave the original video link down in the description box below for those of you who want to go over there and check that out. Also, you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug a bit of love. Oh my goodness, you guys, say it isn't so. Terrence Bradley has been compromised once again. The state has gotten to him. First, it was that gag order saying that he would get disbarred if he testified or brought forth any evidence he had on Nathan Wade and Fani Willis's relationship, guys. And now Judge Scott McAfee has overruled and said that this is all pertinent to the case, does not fall underneath that attorney-client privilege blanket, so he can't testify. Now we got him in court and he can't say anything. He can't recall one thing, guys. Terrence Bradley having a memory loss episode overnight, that with a bunch of speculation being introduced into this case, guys, and no way he hasn't been gotten to by the state. It's clearly showing this guy was so ready. He was a key and star witness. Now this guy has turned into a frozen block of ice. He has froze up on the stand. He has nothing to say, no evidence to bring forth. This doesn't look good on Fani Willis and Nathan Wade at all. Scott McAfee, the judge over this case, didn't seem like he was, tolerating what was going on with Terrence Bradley, playing that game. He could clearly see through it, and he was let, Trump's attorney get to him and get the questions that she needed in order to get the truth. Scott McAfee has shown that he has had enough. He is going to err on the side of justice. I'm glad to see that we've got a fair judge in this case. He could clearly see that, Terrence Bradley's trying to hide something, and we're going to get to the bottom of this, whether you like it or not. Even at one point assisting Trump's legal team, and the way she should bring about her line of questioning to get to the answer that she's looking for. You definitely love to see that. The fact that they have gotten to Terrence Bradley, have shut him up once again, is not going to look so good on Fani Willis and Nathan Wade. That is further pointing to the signs of guilt. There is no reason that they should want to bribe or shut up this witness, other than the fact that they're blatantly guilty. It's so obvious. That's all right, guys. We don't need Terrence Bradley, Nathan Wade's ex-lawyer, to get to the bottom of this. Fani Willis and Nathan Wade, very negligent with the way they were, carrying on their relationship and their romances. This is not the only witness or the only account that we could, prove this fact that they have been lying on the stand this whole time. We're going to get to the bottom of this. This is just further proving that, they're corrupt and they need to be taken down. Definitely hop in the comment section, guys, and let me know your thoughts. Terrence Bradley getting up on the stand and saying absolutely nothing, guys. It's all speculation, and he's forgotten everything. Complete amnesia. Hop in the comment section, guys, and let me know your thoughts. Mr. Terrence Bradley's testimony. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button, guys. Share this to as many Facebook friends as possible. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. Does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy, and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Yo, what's happening, Retro fam? Are you guys looking for a way to connect with your boy Retro and the Retro fam on a day-to-day basis? Look no further, guys. Memberships have now been launched where you can gain exclusive access to chat with your boy Retro and the community and gain perks, guys. Just hop in the description box below and check out the link for memberships, guys. You can subscribe on a monthly basis to chat and have exclusive perks with your boy Retro and the Retro community, guys. Check that out in the description box today.